purple pants. For SFA, it's a blackout here on Senior Day and the day after Veterans Day in Nacogdoches. They also have the red, white, and blue on the helmets. A nice return for UCA to get this one.
Tom to Richmond on the edge.
McIlvain lifts it to Darius Hale. Good to see him in the lineup today. James with a handoff on 3rd and 10. He'll get more than he needs. Inside the 5 from Paydirt. Rolling right. Pass to the tight end, Austin Eldridge, for the Bears touchdown. Seconds elapsed. It ends with a McIlvain touchdown pass to Austin Eldridge. Officially a 3-yard to go for Stephen F. Austin. Self steps up and met by a pair of Central Arkansas rushers
on the edge.
McIlvain looking to throw, goes to his left, complete, trying to pull the receiver down.
Showing pressure as well. SFA having a tough time picking it up as this one
Pass
is
batted away, and was that picked off by Wilson? East Sun Conference. Self again with the give to Reed, and Reed jukes around a couple of Bears and makes his way. Self dropping back. Now coming up, and he'll go on the run. First down yardage for Trey Self.
Lumberjacks, and they tend to go his way when throwing those screens.
Self met quickly. The rush was on Javion Jones.
But played like one of the best FCS teams in the nation that day, and they had to, and they did, as we see UCA here.
Putting the ball on the ground to Kylan James.
In his game plan this week.
McIlvain looking to his right, completes it to Jared Barnes. Barnes going by that UCA sideline. Finally, noted. 2nd and 6. Right side again. Kylan James picking up first one. Going to the right as Clifton McDowell checks into the ball game. Has a gain of 7. Will McIlvain with man in motion. And the give is to Smith. Smith, plenty of yardage all the way inside the
We're going to hand it off to Hale again.
Hale met in the backfield. SFA penetrates the line.
But that was a big 3rd down stop, forcing UCA for this field goal, and splits it right down the middle.
Hayden Ray joined by their loved ones on the field in pregame ceremonies. Completion to Keyshawn Williams. Pushed out after a gain of 5. Williams, that's it. 3rd and 10. Self rolling right, but doesn't go far as David Walker is there. 2nd down and 11. Dumped off to the right side for Kylan James. James in Richmond in motion to the near side. Faking the give, and now a pass to James. James from the 23, spinning out of it. Smith.
Plays Bruce Harmon 2 interceptions on the season.
To the right side, that's complete. Touchdown Bears. They get it to Kylan James on a 20-yard
back. You know that was a one-on-one matchup, but James winning that one.
DT, he will actually tie Chris Campos at 41 for 41 on the season. They both stand. Maurer with Gibson in motion. Keeps it and gets the first down for Stephen F. Austin.
Exactly what we got there.
SFA next year. Bobbles the snap, finally gets the handle, but as soon as he does, a pair of Bears are there in the back as well. He's up to 3.
I was going to say, just the pressure UCA is putting on this defense as we see screenplay that time complete. Try to get a couple of those.
Heads back to the bench 93 yards away, and a fake. SFA will get the first down yardage and much, much more as Max Quick comes through into UCA territory.
And what a time to make that call.
Complete to Gibson. Rusher so far in this game, DT, with 23.
Says a lot about this UCA defense as they come barreling down on Self again.
And Self back to. The give is to Kylan James, and James won't get. They trail by 17 from the 10-yard line in the flat. Caught. And a gain of, and this one right at the line. And Reed going around the right side, diving for the pylon, won't get there.
I was just going to say, Chris, trying to capitalize.
Self complete, no! In and out of the hands of Jeremiah Melvin. On 2nd down and 9. Handing it off again to Kylan James. James with plenty of room to the 50, back to the 40 and the 30 of SFA, stepping out of bounds near the 20-yard.
Back to the sideline.
McElvain throwing to his right, knocked away. Score, receiving and adding 105 yards on the ground. Gets another carry here.
And just continuing to trust that rushing game in this offensive line.
Calling out signals to his receivers, and now stepping up, going to his left, throw well short.
For the end of the half.
McElvain to his left. The pass is incomplete.
Near the ball up and hopefully score against these Lumberjacks, and they'll make you pay for it. But the field goal here is up and good.
Stretches possible way that happens.
Considering that Trey Self almost throws for 300 yards a game, these Lumberjacks put up 39 points a game. It is very hard to say that, holding it down from his defensive tackle position.
And Self again gives to Reed. Reed across the first down marker and inside the 45-yard line of UCA. Self again to the right. Again to Simmons. Down by 20. Self is sacked.
And looks like David Walker again
right.
coming up. All they want to do with their defense.
McElvain looking 12 yards deep on the completion, adding more after the catch. McElvain goes over the middle, and that one's picked off. TK Lloyd, his first game. This is Reed. Reed, first down territory. In 2nd down and 4. And again to give is to Reed. He may be able to fall forward for a first down. We'll see. Self goes to his right, complete to Simmons. And Simmons may be short.
Great throw by McElvain that time, right on the money as we see it again here.
McElvain brought down just past the line of scrimmage. Incomplete to the right side.
That was incomplete.
Playing like it all night.
Self from the end zone, trying to.
Here, UCA looking to stay on the ground and eat up some more of this clock.
And McDowell with his second pass attempt of the night, and this one is complete for a touchdown to Kylan James.
Clifton McDowell there. And that time, the cornerback for the Lumberjacks not
spoiling senior night in Nacogdoches. Now 27-zip in favor.
We've seen that off throw to Gibson across the middle. And UCA right now just has the Lumberjacks kind of startled as we see another incomplete pass.
173 yards total so far this evening, a long of 52. This one is fielded by Barnes. And now he has room along the sideline. Cuts inside. Jared Barnes. UCA.
players making plays.
34 zip now.
What is good? Bears extend their
Team in the other league.
And right now,
Not cut and
UCA.
dry. Up the middle and to the near side. Big gain. Rice Stadium. As Preston Weeks continues his work and throws his first completion of the night.
0 points.
Weeks again suffering a loss
All afternoon long, and he's being helped out by Smith and Hale and James on the receipt rushing in, but that time Marjay Smith come.
This Central Arkansas team had a great week of practice and game plan for SFA incredibly well, as it'll set up a 4th down and 4th. But 2 weeks ago, big disappointment for SFA, as that one's up the middle. UCA will get a big gain, and the ball is loose. SFA.
A scrimmage, but tonight UCA mentioned David Walker and Charles and Caden Brown for UCA has
just like we're seeing tonight against Central Arkansas.
To me, Chris, it's a lopsided loss like this. We just see Miles Reed continue to make players miss as he gashes UCA. UCA here just playing an absolute dominating brand of football.
Run to the right side. Should be good for the first down. Game between SFA and ACU. Into the backfield quickly. And another sack for
To do what they can to keep the eye on the Scott True, trying to continue doing their job as we see a run up the middle there.
And that's again Broadway.
Almost pushing to the first down. Something going as well. They weren't able to do that, and just hats off to Coach Brown and that defensive staff.
Turner with another carry. Closing in on 2 minutes to go. Turner gets it again. Enough for the first down. Inside the red zone.
Big factor in this one, as we've seen a punt return taken for a touchdown, as Brian Maurer finds Griffin Edwards into the touchdown. Lumbered by Griffin Edwards. Lumberjacks punch it in for 6.
Ending the UCA seconds remaining, and Detorian Smith makes his football play-by-play debut here on ESPN Plus.
It didn't come and in quantity nor time-wise, but
yeah.
For UCA,
A reminder that your Jacks will hit the road for their final regular season game versus Abilene.
what a night defensively. Loving the crew and